Kia ora koutou, no mai haere mai. I'm Linda from the Vegan Society of Aotearoa. Right now I'd like to take you back to 2010. The original Vegan Society, founded in 1992, had been in hiatus for 4 years. Like many volunteer organisations, it simply wasn't seen. And the three of us looked at this notice and thought, New Zealand still needs this. We might need it more than ever. So Alice Shopland, thank you. Alice Shopland was in the early days of the Vegan Society. Jessie Hume was a designer, and at the time I was working for SAFE. So none of us had that much spare time, and none of us had funding, but we did have a belief that veganism deserved hope. You might ask, why have a vegan society? And it's a fair question. Why does a country need a vegan society at all? And for us, the answer wasn't to tell people what to do and what to eat. It was to make choosing vegan easier, to provide trustworthy information, and to create a sense of belonging and community, and to support people to become, and importantly, to remain vegan. So that purpose hasn't really changed in 16 years. We started with almost nothing. We started exactly where many grassroots organisations start. We had no staff, no office, no funding, and no roadmap. Just volunteers asking ourselves one important question: where can we make the biggest difference for animals? And that question has guided us with every decision that we've made since. And here we are in the early days. We're sharing a stand with our big cousin, SAFE, at the Greyland Festival. So we had to build something sustainable because passion gets you started, but it doesn't necessarily keep the lights on. One of our biggest challenges has been learning how to build an organisation that's financially sustainable when we had nothing tangible to sell and we had very little funding or income. There were memberships, tea towel sales, fundraising, and yes, more cupcake stalls than we can care to remember. What we did have in spades, however, was volunteering time, volunteering effort, which has now reached around 100 hours per week of volunteer hours. Over time, we built trust, credibility, and community of people willing to support the work. We do because they believed in it. And the services and events that we now offer have become a modest income for us. One answer we kept coming back to was education. People often want to make compassionate choices and to live without harming animals, but they don't always know how. And so we launched our 21-day challenge, which has now helped more than 15,500 Kiwis to try vegan. So this is an online challenge, and it's supported with a Facebook group that offers mentors and dietitians to answer anyone's queries. We've also created an evidence-based nutrition resource series that relates to stages of life. These are professionally written by doctors, dietitians, and nutritionists, and they're all peer-reviewed. Additionally, they follow the Ministry of Health guidelines, so they've been accepted by many New Zealand health organisations like Te Aotearoa and Plunkett. The tweens, adults, and seniors are currently in draft form, and then we'll have the entire lifetime phase. We publish our quarterly lifestyle magazine, and we're up to issue 62. For a while, you could find them in major supermarkets across the country. We worked really hard to get them in there. But 2 years ago, we decided to make them digital so that they could reach more people, and it also meant that we could make them free. So these magazines are now 140 pages long, and they have numerous volunteer contributors, probably people in this very room. It's a fantastic lifestyle magazine. In addition, we speak at events, libraries, schools, expos, and on radio shows. Our website is jam-packed full of recipes, articles, and resources that are free to download. So education became one of our most effective ways that we could reach people and remove barriers. But we also work hard on creating a community, because information alone isn't enough. People also need each other and they need community. We began creating places where people could meet, learn, and feel like they belonged. Today that includes potlucks, talks, volunteer opportunities, our monthly vegan night markets, many local events around the country, and of course within our online platforms. One of my favourite stats is that around half the people attending our vegan night market are not vegan. They're simply curious and open, and it's a fun event. When you have a strong community, you also have a strong movement. And this helps us, of course, get closer to a vegan Aotearoa. The other thing we realised was that making veganism easier isn't something that we can do alone. Businesses are a huge part of the solution. If supermarkets and stores stock better products, if cafes offer delicious options, if manufacturers make things vegan and keep innovating and improving, then choosing vegan becomes easier for everyone. That's why we created our Vegan Food Awards and our Business Hub. Rather than standing on the sidelines, we wanted to work alongside businesses to encourage them to create, increase and improve vegan options, and to celebrate and promote them for doing so. And finally, we want to connect businesses creating vegan options with each other. So every month, our Business Hub members meet online or in person to share their journeys, trials, and triumphs. Along the way, we've developed a lot of partnerships, and we've learned the importance of working alongside experts in various fields. We work with chefs, scientists, health professionals, academics, media and sports people, influencers, and many other organisations. These partnerships extend our reach and help us amplify the message far beyond what we could achieve alone. Using our voice as we've grown, we've also found opportunities to advocate. For example, we recently worked alongside other organisations to challenge Woolworths over the reduction of vegan products across New Zealand and Australia. And those groups were Doctors for Nutrition and Vegan Australia. Woolworths responded publicly and committed to rebuilding its vegan range. So we watched the space. It's a good example of what can happen when organisations work together and communities speak with one voice. So today, the Vegan Society looks very different from those early volunteer days. We have a dedicated team of contractors and an amazing board and close to 100 volunteers and thousands of members and supporters. But the mission is still the same. We're here to make vegan living easier, to educate, to connect people, to work alongside businesses, and to help people create the conditions where choosing compassion becomes the easy choice. So looking ahead, thank you, Christopher. Grassroots organisations don't usually change the world overnight. They do it conversation by conversation, event by event, person by person. Looking back, it's great to see how far we've come and we feel we've had an impact. But looking ahead, it feels like we're only just getting started. And we would love to have more people like you who care about animals and the planet to join us and make the vegan movement even stronger.